Hey guys, this is one of my new videos, and today in this video, I will be watching YouTube, how to make thumbnails for free 2020 without Photoshop. 3, 2, 1, let's get into it.
Not all of us can afford expensive use of programs like Photoshop, so that's why in this video, I'll be showing you a free Photoshop alternative that you won't need to do any downloads for at all, other than, of course, saving your completed thumbnail at the end. If you guys end
It's something lucky.
up enjoying the video and you want me to bring back the tutorials on my channel, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and maybe even turn on post notifications as well. I literally only upload once a week. That's it. I'm not going to be spamming your phone with uploads, and it would really mean a lot to me. Like I said before, this tutorial doesn't really require any downloads at all, other than saving your final thumbnail at the end. All you will need is a computer or a laptop. Literally, that's it. If you guys want me to make a mobile version of this video, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get on that as soon as possible. Anyways, once you have your computer or laptop open, head over to photopea.com, and once you're there, scroll down on your browser, and if you've ever used Photoshop before, you'll notice right away that this is a very similar layout to how Photoshop actually looks. But the cool thing about it is you can literally open up Photoshop files on here. So if you ever download like a thumbnail template off of YouTube or the internet or like a graphics pack or something like that, you can literally open it up from here without ever having to pay for Photoshop. Anyways, when you're here, hit new project from here, and then right away you're gonna be able to change your width and your height dimensions. So you want to change this to 1280 and change this to 720. But one thing you want to make sure you do is change the background from white to transparent. So once you're done with that, you can hit OK, and you should be greeted with a page like this one right here. So like I said before, this is basically an online version of Photoshop, which is really cool because you don't have to do any downloads at all other than like saving your final file. Anyways, when I make my thumbnails, I like to start them off by first finding a background. So when you are looking for pictures online, there's hundreds of options that you can pick from. Popular ones covered often, which I will show you guys on the screen right now, are like the grunge style wallpapers and even like the galaxy style wallpapers. So for this, I'm going to search up 1280 x 720 and then droplets wallpaper. So right away, my search from yesterday came up, so I'm going to hit that, and then I'm going to go to images right away. And I think the one I used yesterday when I was like making this video like for fun was this one right here because I really
Okay.
like it. And right away you can see it's in 1280 x 720. And if I highlight over it too, it says 1280 x 720 right here. So when you're searching for something on the internet like a thumbnail wallpaper, it's really important to make sure that you add like your constraints right here, right? So since I know that my thumbnail dimensions are 1280 pixels by 720 pixels, we can type that in with our Google search to help us get better suited images. So anyways, once you do find the actual background that you want to use, all you have to do is right click it and then go to save image as. Save as literally whatever you want to save it as. I'm just going to save it on my desktop and I'll just name it like water droplets real quick. You can save right here. And as you can see, it did get downloaded to my computer. So I'm going to go back to Photopea. I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to hit, actually no, it's not edit. I'm going to go to file. And I'm going to go to open in place. So what this means is you can open a file from your computer and you can place it directly into your canvas. So what I just saved was
Stop
water droplets.
saying.
I'll
Did
click
you
that,
do your
I'll hit
thing?
open. And as you can
No,
see,
I
now it
need
is
to
my canvas. And
go.
straight off the bat, I can kind of
In
like
the
move around if I
way.
want to. I can also make it bigger by like dragging on this corner, like
Hi,
dragging it around.
Chica.
But I did like how it was before, so I'm just gonna bring it back to that. And then all
Yeah,
you have to
I'm,
do is just hit
I'm
this check
doing
box
a
right here,
video
and
on
it should be good to
Sonic.
go. If
I'm
you have another
Santa's
file that you want to add
channel.
on, all you have to do is right
I'm
click your computer,
doing
the
a
exact same
video
thing.
on
You know, a lot of
Santa's
YouTubers like use like arrows
channel
and like
for him.
random funny pictures and things like that. So all you have to do is just go to file. Once again, go to open in place, which is gonna just open up a file
But
from
I
your computer.
really
Just place
thought
it
my
into your
name
canvas.
was
I have a random thing of a hot dog right here, so I don't know. I'm just
Chica
gonna see here. Oh,
Fancy.
okay, this is just from my
Yeah,
Discord
we
server,
can
which you guys
come
can
here.
join if you guys do want to. It should be on the screen right now. But anyways, yeah, so once you have it in your canvas, all you have to do is hit this checkbox and it should be good to go. If you ever want to like move it around in the future, you can just click this little move tool right here. Make sure that you want to select that layer that you want to move, and you can just click it and just drag it around. It's pretty cool. Anyways, if you guys do want to like resize something that you have like in your canvas, you can go to edit and you can go to retransform. And when you hit that, you'll have like a whole like square show up around the picture that you selected on your layers right here. And then from there, you can just drag around and you can basically like resize the picture however you want to. I'm just gonna say, oh man, this looks amazing. So all I'm doing here is just hit this checkbox and it should be good to go. Also, this is probably something that I should address already, but if you guys do want to like zoom in and out of your canvas, all you have to do is hold the Alt key on your keyboard. It should be to the left of the spacebar, and then all you have to do from there just scroll in or scroll out, and literally it will zoom in and out. Pretty straightforward, but I thought I'd show you guys how to do that anyways. So moving on from that, another thing that we can do is add effects to the layers that we have in our project. I personally like to add effects to my thumbnails, especially my background. It's probably something that you guys notice if you guys have ever looked at my thumbnails closely. So let's do that really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and select my background layer right here. After that, I'm going to go to filter, and you're going to see all these options right here that you can actually use. And I'm going to go ahead and add a Gaussian blur because I feel like that usually looks pretty clean. So I'm going to go to blur, go to Gaussian blur. And since I've selected on my water droplets background, it has automatically added a blur to the background. hot dog is still normal. I'm gonna kind of like pick how detailed you want the blur to be, right? So I can bring it back down, right? So like this is close to like how it looked before, it was like a really HD image, but usually like I had like a blur of like maybe like 7 pixels, right? So like you can still kind of see the background, but it's much blurrier than it was before. If you like uncheck this preview thing right here, you can kind of like see it before and after. So let's say that I like this, right? Like at 6.6 pixels, I'll just click OK, and now the background is blurred. So anyways, now that we have done that effect, another thing that I want to show you guys is how you can actually make the colors
Okay,
pop
let me
more in
help.
thumbnails. And to do that, select the layer that you want to edit. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and do this to the hot dog image. So I'm going to select that. Then from there, all you want to do is go to, I believe, image, go to adjustments, and right away we want to go to hue/saturation. And right from here, you're actually able to like fill the colors more, make them more vibrant and things like that. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. So I'll just drag that right here so you guys can see like both this and the hot dog at the same time. So while I drag these around, make sure that you pay attention to the hot dog and just see like the colors changing, the brightness, and things like that, right? So I'll go ahead and start out with the basics, right? So this is like the lightness. If I drag it down,
I'm gonna
it's
show
darker.
you
If I drag it up,
what to
it gets
do.
much lighter,
You
right?
have
But
to
you really don't want to edit like
find
play around with this too much.
this.
But the one that I really like to change around is the saturation, right? So if I drag it up, as you can see, like now the hot dog
Is
is
this
getting much more
on the
vibrant.
thumbnail? It
Obviously, like
shows
when you
a
drag up to
fence
max,
picture.
it just
It's
looks
because
like
I'm
inspired,
uploading.
I guess, if that makes sense. But I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna drag it back down to like maybe like honestly like 20 looks pretty cool, right? And if I hit this check right here, you can see that it looks way more vibrant. It looks way cooler when I have the saturation higher. So I'm gonna keep it at 20. And hue is pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, like this is what happens. So I'm gonna keep that back at 0. And I think it looks pretty good like this. I'm just gonna hit OK, and we should be good to go. Like also a quick tip in case you guys do want to add like more pictures from your computer onto like Photopea or like into your Canvas, you can literally just open up your file explorer and just drag there. All you have to do is drag it down to this recycling bin right here, drop it on there, and it's gone. Pretty simple. Also, and I can show you guys an example right away. So a PNG is when it looks like a full-on normal picture, right? Like this one right here, it's just looking like a normal picture. But when I click it, then you can see like a faded out like gray checkered background, and that means this is a PNG. And what that means is there's not gonna be like a white background or like a different colored background in the back. All we're gonna get when we save this is the money bag. So I'm gonna right click it, go to save image as, just save it to your computer, right? Pretty simple. I can go back to Photopea, and if I'm right, I should just be able to drag and drop it right here. Awesome, yeah. So there you go. I can close out of this now, and now we have our money bag right here, and there's no background right here, so I can just go ahead. And also, one thing I do want to tell you guys right away is sometimes when you're like dragging this around, like you can kind of like ruin the proportions of the image that you're playing with. So to actually avoid doing that, all you have to do is just hold Shift on your keyboard and then just drag it down, and it will always keep these same proportions no matter how you drag it. I drag it sideways, up and down. It's always keeping these same kind of like proportions all around, which is really cool. So another cool thing that I want to show you guys is you can actually duplicate layers, right? So we have this money bag right here. If I want to actually, before I do that, something I want to do is actually lower the opacity of it, because right now like we can see it pretty clearly, but I don't want that to be like the main focus of this. I want the hot dog and the text that I'm going to add later to be the main focus of it. So what I can do right here, make sure I'm select on the money bag layer, click here, and then just lower the opacity. As you can see, when I lower the opacity, the picture becomes almost invisible, right? Like it kind of like lowers the visibility of what you're actually lowering the opacity for. That looks about right. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I think I'm gonna drag it. Make sure that you're on the move tool. Then I'm gonna drag it up right here. There you go. So what I wanted to show you guys before was how you can actually duplicate layers. So let's say that I want to have another money bag that looks exactly like this one. I can click this and drag it to the thing right next to the actual trash can. It's like this little paper thing with like the bottom corner like lifted up. That actually means duplicate. So I'm gonna drop it there, and now I have a second money bag. So I can keep doing that. I'll do that maybe I don't know, like 3 or 4 times, right? So that seems fine. So now we have 4 money bags total, but it just looks like they're all in the same place. So I'll go to the second one right here. Make sure that I'm on the move tool, and I can drag it down. There you go. Now we have another one. I can go to the third one, drag it down right here. Go to the fourth one and drag it down right here. So now we have like 4 money bags total. Then one more just for like, you know, or whatever. I don't know what the
You
is, but yeah, there you go. We have
You
like
have to
5
go
money bags right there.
there.
That's perfect.
Why are you
Yeah, so
bringing
that's
all
like how you can duplicate layers. And now the next thing I want to show you guys is how you can actually add text to your thumbnail.
Why are you
So to do that, just hit the text
bringing
tool
all
right here.
this
When you
paper
click it, it will actually
stuff,
type a font. It might take
Chica?
you a couple seconds, and then from there
You
you
said
can click right here.
Chica. Chica.
K Chica.
I think K Chica.
So I'm just gonna bring this down to like 15 because I think that's what it starts at. But honestly,
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna
just
call
like
you
starting out with your thumbnail right now, just drag this guy all the way back up to like 163 or
It's
something,
fine.
and start typing in. And the first thing that you want to do is just pick your font.
No,
The cool thing about this website is that you can actually load fonts that
No.
you saved on your computer. So if you have like the font file saved somewhere, like in your documents or something, you can literally load it into Photopea, which is super awesome. One of the fonts that I really like on this website is called, I already have this like, yeah, Distant Galaxy. It's really fun, bold, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna say right there.
Mango.
I can just start typing. So I think I'm gonna make. Oh wait, it's not typing. Oh, I gotta click it here.
Foxy's
So now I'm gonna
gone.
make this thumbnail.
But he doesn't want to record anymore.
I mean, I'm gonna start with one right here. Then go to edit. Then go to
You're not even Michael. You're just a unicorn.
and I might make it a bit smaller as well. I think that looks pretty cool.
You don't
It does not look too bad. Obviously, it doesn't look amazing, but just trust me, we're gonna make it look much better in a second. This black text, it looks pretty boring and it just doesn't look cool or pops out, right? Let's go and change that. The first thing I want to do is double click on the page layer here. It's gonna open the layer style option, right? So one thing
of the
is to change
season.
the text color to white because I feel like that usually emails, so look color overlay, click that, and it's automatically white. You can change the color by going around, change it to whatever you want to change it to. Once you set the color, another thing that I want to do is probably add a stroke. And what a stroke is that it's essentially like a solid line that goes around all the text. And you can do it on literally any kind of layer style. It doesn't just have to be like the text. It can be like the hot dog.
Left it that guy.
The bags that we have right here. It can literally be anything. So, alright, so I'm going to keep that 9 and I'll keep the color over there at white. And literally feel free to put double click on that layer. Now we have the layer style thing that opens up. I think we'll just have like an option. Like that. Yeah, it's not just the like 100 probably looks like that. Yeah. Honestly, this looks so funny. Like the hot dog, you just robbed the bank or something. I have no idea. But anyway, hit OK right here, and there you go. Like it looks like your thumbnail is now complete. Of course, like I said before, if you put more time into it, you can make it look insanely better. Feel free to download thumbnail templates off of YouTube and try opening them.
It's gate.
This software.
Yeah, you go here. You go express PNG file. I don't know how you look like this. Yeah.
So I'm going to pull that file back to my computer, export as PNG.
Yeah. And you have to be 100 and then you put it to your thumbnail.
Yeah, guys, that really does wrap it up for this video.
Yeah.
If you guys did enjoy the video, please do that like button, subscribe to the
And do the same. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys later. Peace out. And I'm not gonna make any more videos on this channel.